Joining me today is Lloydminster Bobcats head coach and general manager Nigel Dubé. Nigel, thank you for joining me.
Always a pleasure, Evan.
Now, Nigel, the Bobcats are making a big announcement earlier today. You guys announced your team captain, Gunnar Kinneberg. I guess, first of all, Nigel, just take us through why you chose Gunnar to be your team captain.
Well, obviously, we made the trade a year ago for Gunnar and the crew from Fort McMurray and bringing him in. And I tried to acquire him throughout that season, just knowing his experience and his leadership abilities that he has. Not only is he a fantastic human and a hockey player, but he has aspirations to be a coach one day too as well. So those are all big parts. He exemplified things last year throughout the season of why he could be our captain and should be our captain. And the experience. He's going into his fourth year in the league. He's played over 170 games in the league. He knows the ins and outs of it, and we're excited for him.
Now, I know you mentioned he wants to be a coach. I know he helped out with one of the minor league teams last year just to sort of show that he's already taking those steps. Now, last year you guys didn't have a team captain. Do you think, was there just not the right fit, or did you want to lead more by committee last year?
Well, by committee, I think, obviously when we started, all but two players were new, and Chance Adrian did a fantastic job for us. But it was one of those with so many new bodies, and we only had one 20-year-old that we had a big leadership group that we looked at when we had our leadership meetings. It was always numerous guys coming in, and for us, it was more of a test for the guys that returned to see who could take the leadership role on. Who did a really good job of it. And, as the year went on, we felt that Gunnar moved in the right way. And from a coaching standpoint, Brady, Chris, and myself knew that Gunnar was going to probably be our captain by, early January. So we were able to work with him there and plan things out moving forward. And he's done a great job. He was back for all 3 weeks of hockey school. He's called Lloydminster home since then. And he's always active and wants to be in the community. And that's part of a core value for us as an organization.
Now, how much does Gunnar's play on the ice come into this? I mean, he's a guy who goes into the corners hard. He's going to battle for you and your team. How much did that play into, him being the captain?
Well, he's an old school captain, and he doesn't, he's not going to score 25 goals for you, but he's just going to do everything in the right way for team success. And he always puts the team before himself and the community first. And those are things. And he's going to play a lot of minutes, no doubt, for us, but I think the ability that he has to mentor the young guys and to help out in that sense, he's just a well-rounded human and soft-spoken but leads by example, and those are great qualities that we look for.
Is there one maybe quality or character trait about him that maybe stands out above the rest?
Well, he's a person that he's soft-spoken. He can speak to anybody. When he does raise his voice, I think everybody's top of the ears perk up a little bit just knowing that. But from a standpoint, he's always calm and cool, even keel, if you want to call a cliche of hockey in there. But, those are big parts. And the biggest part, too, is he truly believes in the crest on the front of the jersey, what we're doing as an organization and the steps we're taking. And that might be the ultimate factor is his love and passion for this hockey team, for his teammates, and for the community.
Now, obviously, not nearly as many new players coming in as last season, but still a good handful. How big do you think just having a key leader and having a good leadership group to bring the team together will be?
Well, it's big, and especially I think that's a big point of appointing a captain this year to show the strides of the group that we made on our foundation from a year ago when nobody really knew what was coming in. There were so many new bodies coming in and how it was going to play out. And now to have a captain and the leadership as a whole, and you look at the group around them that we'll have two this year, returning players, and the culture's been set. These are the guys that know what it takes every day to be a Bobcat and the direction that we've made in that year's time. And that we can lean on them. It's not just going to be Gunnar; it's going to be the guys around him too as well. But it's just it shows the importance of where we got to in an organization. I know the city's been hungry for change for a long time, and I think we're heading in the right way. And this is another step in it. I don't even know when the last time a captain here was announced prior to the season, or if it ever has been done. So it's something just to show too that we are on the right path of what we have planned out over the course of the years here, and this is a step in that direction.
Well, for all the Bobcats fans out there, Gunnar Kinneberg will be the captain for this upcoming season. Nigel, thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Evan.